Hi everyone, my name is Anthony Quintana and this is my last year at ASU. I am majoring in business communications and I am looking forward to starting my own company that is Latino centered and it's going to be a marketing agency. My current hobbies include playing tennis at a club that I joined on campus, and I find that it's a really good way to de-stress and relax whenever I have big assignments coming up like this one or essays or like midterms. I really like it. Another hobby of mine is going on hikes with my dog Lana because I really want to find out which one is going to be her favorite because she likes a lot of like water parks and stuff like that. So I really enjoy doing that. Leadership to me means having the knowledge and instinct to know what is best for the people you were elected to lead. Also, not letting the power you were given go to your head, and because, like Blumen says, there are plenty of leaders in history who violated several human rights, like Hitler. The people that have influenced my leadership are my older brother and sister because they navigated living in the city coming from a very rural place called Dayland, Arizona. I always thought my siblings were not faced by the transition because they seemed so confident, but the more I grew up, they let me know how terrified they were. This helped me realize that leadership does not mean you have to be brave all the time. The scores I received in the questionnaire let me know that I view leadership as something that can be shared between leader and follower. I don't think there should be a big divide, but more of a bond where a leader is able to willfully take criticism from the followers and help them improve their methods and approaches to leadership. Of the six dimensions in the questionnaire, the one that is most similar to me is the relationship emphasis. This is most similar to my perspective coming from a small town because we had the same people in school from kindergarten to senior year of high school. Every time a leader was chosen for student body or some other club, that person was never alone because they had such a strong relationship with all of us. Since I grew up with all of them and they grew up with me, we all wanted to see each other succeed in life because it felt like uh, a second family from our immediate family. That's how special our bond was. And yeah, I would honestly, coming from a small town, I wouldn't change it for the world. Seeing how all of these city people actually are like, that's crazy. Um, where was I? Every time a leader was chosen for a student body, that person was never alone, and they never were. Like Susan R. Comide says, there was a common goal we all shared, and that was to watch each other succeed. The dimension that's least like me is a trait emphasis. I have never believed that some people were born to be leaders. And I don't believe that because people like myself and like other shy people, they struggle a lot with leadership and I struggled with it. A lot of my friends did and we're very successful now and I couldn't be more grateful that I kept on persevering and working on myself and pushing myself. And that's what people need to do. And I have never believed that some people were born to be leaders. Like the book states, this suggests that only a few select people should be leaders. This makes shy people like me feel defeated without getting to try first. Like I mentioned, leadership is an ability that can be learned. I am an example of that because when I was little, I was terrified of public speaking, but I practiced and I practiced and I won an award for it in high school for my FFA chapter. The book gives amazing examples of similar stories like mine. The main one being coach John Wooden, who taught his players leadership from scratch. That's it for me. I hope you enjoyed it and thank you for listening.